Hey everyone, I'm Ellie and today I want to talk to you guys about confidence in the classroom. So being in a new environment, it can feel quite scary or difficult to speak up at first. And for me, I study psychological and behavioral science, and there was also, quite difficult at the beginning because you don't know the people and the teachers are new. But after a while, it came naturally just because I had taken psychology before and I kind of had this intuition of what my questions, if they were good questions or not, I don't know. But for political science, which I'd never taken before, I felt really self-conscious just because everyone else was doing it as a compulsory part of their degree, and I just felt like my questions could never be actually valuable. But that was obviously wrong. I got good feedback after the first term, but in general what really helped me was to prepare myself really well for these classes. So I would do all the compulsory readings, and I would also look at the presentation the teacher uploaded the day before and answer the questions already, just because that really helped me to be more confident in what I was gonna say. And after a while, fake it till you make it, the confidence came naturally. So in general, I think it's really important to realize that you need to take advantage of the small class sizes. This is quite unusual, especially for me as an international student. I always have in the back of my mind, I'm here for a reason, and I want to take the most or make the most out of this small learning environment where there's only 12 people in a class, and you can actually ask the teacher as many questions as you want because there's just a lot of time for you personally, and you're gonna learn from the readings in the lecture. But the classes are the space where you can actually challenge your thoughts and you can challenge the assumptions you've made from the readings, and also have really cool discussions with your peers. So I would definitely encourage you to just fake it till you make it. If you're not naturally confident about your knowledge, either try to prepare yourself really well or just ask questions until you realize that your questions are always valid. I also want to mention that I really loved all my teachers at LSE, but there's definitely different styles of teaching. Some of them will be more challenging towards you, and they will also it will take more courage to actually ask questions, but you just have to keep going and realize that those teachers, they're doing it to challenge you to learn more in a short amount of time, and that actually really helps. So even if it takes a lot of energy to ask those questions, just do it, because afterwards you're gonna learn from it. And those teachers are used to teaching first years, so they don't expect you to be perfect, but they just the way they teach, they just want to challenge you more. And I think it's really cool, and it really helps. And last but not least, remember that you were accepted here for a reason. You actually did have the prerequisites they needed for you to be here, and they wanted you here. So if the subject you're worried about is part of your degree, then you're obviously qualified. And if it's an outside option and there were no prerequisites, a math course that you didn't have, if you had all the prerequisites, then you should be able to learn everything. And then you don't have to tell yourself that you're not good enough, I told myself just because I didn't have political science background. Just try to make the most out of it and ask as many questions as you can, because after a while the confidence will come naturally and you'll realize that whatever questions you ask are really valid. So in conclusion, try to force yourself to speak up until you're comfortable of doing it naturally. Also, just try to prepare yourself the best for the subjects that you're the least confident in. It really helped for me. I did the most readings for political science, and I also probably, learned the most during the classes where I was able to speak up the most, which is where I did the most reading for. So it's the cycle of just trying to prepare yourself really well, and I can definitely recommend it. I know it's not possible for every subject and you have to be really strategic about it, but this is something that helped me, and maybe it can help you too. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!